It is 7 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday. So hard to get up. Anyway, today we're going to a TCG event. We're supposed to, I'm not sure if it's a tournament or what is it. I was just being told that I can come to learn how to play Riftbound. Riftbound is a TCG for League of Legends. And I'm pretty sure I won't win. This is totally not my style of games, but we'll see. But I did like fitting nails for it. Jinx. Jinx. We arrived at the store, trading card game store. It's called cardknights.de. Wait, no, that's cardknights.de is the website. And there's René waiting at the gate. And here's inside. Well, that's me, but if the window is a little cleaner. Open it.
Entschuldige. Hier stand kein Rucksack oder so? Oder? Alles gut.
What do you have? Which champion did you take? Jinx. Okay. And you? Victor. And you? You also took Jinx. Why you don't take the third one so we have all the same? We're all different. Anyway, I took Victor. Packs, and then we're gonna open it now. All of them.
Nee, das ist Champion, Chosen Champion. Das heißt, der wird am Anfang einfach mit ausgespielt. Das ist eine zusätzliche Handkarte. Die hat man quasi gleich von Anfang an immer mit auf der Hand. Die kann man dann spielen, wann man möchte. Zählt aber zu den 40 Karten mit dazu. Genau. Und man kann 2 weitere Copies dann noch im
Wer ist denn alles erst und spielt alles das erste Mal? Wie viel haben wir da? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Also ich weiß auch, wie es geht.
Ja,
Ich habe eingelesen.
Ja, gut.
Die groben Regeln sind bekannt.
Grobe Regeln, ja.
You're not gonna open yours?
Ich weiß, ich würde gerne.
Ah, okay. Just asking your plan. Asking you should do it now.
Guck mal das an, Lena. Ist alles reißt.
Yeah, but this is stuck here. Mann! Okay.
Hast du was Cooles gezogen?
Ja, guck mal, die hier.
But is there so many?
Das ist auch eine Altart.
Why is there so many foil cards in here?
Nee, keine Textur.
Das heißt denn mit Textur.
Das war die andere.
Mal gucken. Ah, das sieht cool aus.
Ja. Ich weiß nicht, ob die was wert ist, aber sieht geil aus.
Battlefields drin? Kann man die auch nehmen?
Ich glaube ja.
Okay. Dann.
Aber ich weiß jetzt trotzdem nicht, was ich wegwerfen soll, wenn ich die Lippen spiele.
Doch ein so ein Dings unter Stack.
Aber da müsste doch irgendwo dieser Wert stehen.
Da steht doch da, das ist irgendwie so eine Rune. Und nachgebildet, wo hinten steht das.
Steht da auch noch eine 0.
Na, das ist fürs Auslösen. Wenn das, aber davor in dem Satz steht irgendwo dieses Zeichen. Irgendwo eine Rune.
Ja, gut. Dann gehe ich jetzt hier mit da rein. Und jetzt
Dann würde ich eine bezahlen.
Wo ist er?
Fiona is confused.
Aber ich,
Wenn ich jetzt mit Anfang spielen, ja? Du kannst nicht, dass es bei einer Pause ist.
Weglegen für dieses Wie bitte? Für jeden müsst ihr, glaube ich, eine Karte weglegen und nicht 2 zahlen.
Are you winning? Oh, you both have the same.
Ja, aber er verarscht mich, nicht verarscht. Er versohlt mir gerade den Arsch.
Julian language.
Ich bekomme deine -1.
Hi guys, this is 2 weeks later of that video. Julian is getting the gas. We're on the way to Darmstadt and Darmstadt Spiel. I meant to make a video after we playtest the I meant to make a video after we played the Riftbound, but I forgot. The first reason is because let me explain how that game works. Well, how the procedure works. So we went to the store. I don't know what is Julian doing. Looks like when I Alright, looks like it's finished. So basically how the whole procedure is, you need to register it on right. I didn't do that, so Julian did it. You need to register somehow on the website, and then you get your like a ticket, and then you go to the store, so you're officially enrolled into this tournament kind of procedure. And then so you go there with entrance fee, I'm not sure, or maybe 30 euro or something, and then you get a starter pack. And I got Victor, and Julian got Jinx, and then René got, I'm not sure, I think René also got Jinx, and then Lena got what was Lena's deck? Jinx also? No, Victor. What was René's? Was it Jinx too?
Jinx.
Yeah. So that is you get the starter deck, and then they're gonna teach you the game. I have to say the teach was not great. Prior to the game, me and Julian also watched how to play video on YouTube. First of all, I believe, and for me it doesn't matter, but I believe the 2 weeks ago when we checked the game, I think there is no German how to play video, right?
No.
I think it was English.
I also had a German one.
Oh, you had a German one. Yeah, but I personally feel like, at least, I think there was a generic feeling that after me and Julian watched the video, we both say, are you more confused than before? I'm not sure, is this about it's because of the game, or because when they explain the game, it is no structure? I don't know, but after we watched the video, I feel like, and I think Julian can agree, there's a lot of tiny rules, but maybe it's like really common for TCG, since me and Julian were not TCG players, so it's kind of not common for us. There's a lot of tiny rules of cards, of location, of stuff, so it just feels, the rules feels like very fiddly, if you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, and then we were there, they taught us the game, and then we started playing. So basically you need to play 3 or 4 rounds. Was it 4? 4, right? I think it was 4 rounds, everybody played 4 rounds, and then you have one, obviously, opponent, and it's kind of like whoever whoever has the most points, in the end you're gonna get a special promo card or something. The light is like directly into my eye. Yeah, and I learned the game there again. Still didn't get the game. And then I think I played 2 rounds, and then you can see the video. I actually gave up the game, so I couldn't go further. I cannot. This is TCG is not my type of game, because it's really like the feeling of head to head with opponent that you just your aim is to destroy someone, it just doesn't fit my personality. Like, it just makes me very, very uncomfortable. But Julian played. Did you play 4 rounds? All 4 rounds? So I don't have much to say about the gameplay because since I don't think I'm the right person to judge it. Obviously the game is not for me, but I know that before I go there because I don't enjoy playing TCG. That is true for all the TCG that I tested. Like when I played Lorcana, it was at the first chapter it was okay, but when they have more ability, more like vicious card coming up, I still just doesn't make me comfortable. Anyway,
it was especially a little bit confusing because every deck has like a system. And
every deck has a system?
Yeah, like a one trick.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I didn't realize why.
On Victor it was that you bring this
little minion. Oh, I thought that's
things inside the game and they make it stronger, and when you buff it, you can unrest enemies and stuff like that.
True, I didn't know that every deck is different.
And for Jinx it was like you have to get rid of cards to get more cards, so you have a high card drop and get more cards with the time.
I also thought Jinx, I mean, at least I heard that Jinx deck is quite chaotic. Is it chaotic?
Not chaotic, but for me it feels like you're more depending on the cards, that the right cards can come.
Yeah, but isn't that the same for all card game? Mine is also, if I don't have the card that get my minions out.
Your ability, for example, was that you, and I think also Lee Sin or something, you get this little helper cards, and you can use your hero ability like always. Every turn you can...
Oh yeah, my heroes also. Yeah. Which I never use.
Yes. Okay, I don't understand why you never use. But for Jinx it was if you have, I think, 1 card or less...
in your hand.
Yeah, in your hand you can draw 2 cards.
Yeah, but basically that asks you to drain your hand.
Exactly, but it was really hard to drain your hand. Especially if you are like a first time player and you don't know how to drain your hand.
Yeah, that's common. I mean, it's your first time play, then you don't have a strategy that you already know. Alright, so I need to stop saying so's. Anyway, how the game play. It is a lit TCG, so it's like, I think you can play 1 versus 1. You can also play like team versus team, right? Although I don't know how would you win, so only one team win, or is only one winner win?
I don't know. Maybe if one person have 8 points or something.
So basically, you need to play cards from your hand. You have 2 decks, no, let me just rewind. First of all, you have a leader, which I like this part that each deck has a leader, so you can build the deck based on the leader, and it tells you that you can only put in the cards that have specific tags. So when I had Victor, I can play, I believe it was purple and yellow cards. Those are ruin cards. Ruin cards you can understand as your resources to play cards. Say that you need to pay 2 cards to put a card, to play a card. Just understand the ruin cards as your resource. And then any card that you play, there are different type of cards you can play. There are spells, there are
gear.
There are gear, and then there are also like
units.
Units, yeah. Units you can send it to the battlefield, which there are at each game there are 2 battlefields in the middle, and then your objective is basically to hold this battlefield for in total of 8 points. And one time, I mean, each battlefield has different objective how you can win 1 point from them. So when you have 8 victory points, you're going to win the game. So it's kind of like king of the hill mechanism. You need to send your units there. You need to somehow hold it by action cards or by spell cards, or you need to kill other people in the battlefield in order to hold it and to be the only one there. So that's basically the gist of the game. You need to play ruin cards to play your units or spells or any card you need to play, and then send your units to the battlefield and then boost them with spell cards or action cards or reaction cards. That part is really confusing. Action and reaction.
There is something in the game when you decide to fight.
Yeah.
There is something called a showdown.
I didn't understand that.
And a
either.
showdown means you place all your cards. So, for example, you play an action card, which is like a magic card, and then you can react. There are different cards which allow you to react on action cards. So you can use them against other spells or as a spell.
But this phase is called showdown.
Yeah, and you can then, but you can also play reaction cards on reaction cards. So you can
That doesn't make sense to me though.
Yes.
Why reaction?
It is like it is a little bit like, let's say you play one-on-one Uno, draw two, draw two, draw two, draw two. So, but the difference is that you can play them. In the end, the whole system, the chain will work backwards. So the first card is played out. So this deactivates this. In that case, and then you go into the next card. So you have like a showdown is like works out the different chains, the different cards that were placed in the different order like they were played. So from behind to the beginning.
Okay,
Yeah, that
I
was
think
a little bit.
that part is confusing though.
It is a little bit weird if you never played the game, but if you play it maybe more time.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. This is all our first impression of the game. And I think me and Yulin, we're both not TCG. I know I am not. I don't know about Yulin.
I played something like cards.
Cards. What is cards?
Cards is only an online computer TCG based in the Second World War.
Yeah, but
Very good card game.
No. Yeah, so in general, you like to play TCG. So TCG, it is a mechanism or it's type of game that you don't mind playing.
I like it, but
You like
I
the
don't
confrontation
I don't like
and
the
interaction.
I don't like the real card game variant of it because it is much too expensive to play.
Yeah, but you can play with the starter deck. It's not a problem.
Yeah, but you will not win with this starter. There's always
that's a different discussion.
But I don't have to play if there's a meta and I don't have the cards for the meta. So in the end, the person who has the better cards.
Yeah, but this is always the discussion, like how easy for a new player to get into the hobby. For example, I always, for the longest time, I wanted to try to play Magic the Gathering. I wanted to learn it, not that I wanted to like be good at it. I wanted
then Echo woke up and thought, oh, this was just a dream. I don't understand. Why do I want to play Magic? Now it makes sense.
Yeah, I wanted to try it at least, but I'm terrified to be taught this game by someone who is really long in the hobby. But I don't know if the TCG designers kind of understand the newbies' fear of getting to the game because they kind of scared of getting toasted by, you know.
For me, it is a big no-no to play these games because I don't want to play them in English. I have to play them in my mother language.
In their mother language.
Well, it's called mother tongue.
Mother tongue, yeah. But I think it's gonna take some time until it has a localization version, or maybe not.
I don't think it will have one.
Because One Piece still doesn't have a German version. But yeah, this is a different discussion. Like I feel like TCG is kind of a different hobby than board game itself. So I don't really have much to say about that because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a TCG player. But so basically, that was the game. I hope you guys understand the structure of the game. So basically it is like any kind of deck building TCG. You have your deck, which this deck is surrounded by one leader, yeah? And then this leader, it doesn't count towards the deck size. And then at the beginning of the game, you need to take one card that has the same name of the champion and put it right next to your champion. So it's kind of like the supporter of the champion. So at the beginning, you have two open kind of cards on the field, one in front of you, and those ability can be activated all the time, right? Because you don't need to. No, the supporter, you still need to play it like a normal. Spend the ruling cards to play the thing. Yeah.
Not supporter, the unit.
The unit, yeah. So, me personally, I like the different thing that they're trying to do compared to other TCG, since I mean honestly I didn't play it so much. I played One Piece and I played Arcana, that's it. But I like the idea idea you have one champion that you build a deck surrounded, that you don't feel like you're kind of blindsided by all different cards. Granted that right now it's only chapter 1 or the first kind of round, so there's not so much cards in it, but eventually when in the future there's more cards coming out, there's more decks coming out, it kind of gives people like a guideline how they wanted to build the deck instead of like completely open world building the deck. And I do like kind of it's a racing game that you kind of get 8 or 7, I think 8 victory point to win and to hold the battlefield. Kind of like the mechanism that's quite unique than other TCG. What else? Obviously the art is awesome. I love this sun. It's just wherever I go, it is in my face. Need to sit up a bit. Yeah. What else? I do love the art. The art, it is a partial of the art. I don't know if you guys know that Riot Games also have online version of the card game. It's called what's it called? Runeterra. I played that one simply because of the art. It is amazing. I love the studio that did the art. It's 6 Vodkas in Berlin. It's great. The art is great, and then they also take some of the illustrations for the card game, for the trading card game this time, so you can see that at the bottom of the card which is the artist. So I think that is the part that would be the reason that I wanted to collect this card. But I'm not a collector for TCG. It's just once you open that gate, it's too much. I don't want to. I already have Arkham Horror, so that is my experience. And what about you then? Do you like the game?
Yeah, I mean, I like the way it played after I finally understand how to play it.
Until which round you understand how to play?
Beginning of round 2. Or middle of 1, 2.
Hey, but wait, there is a rule that I think at the end we kind of understand, because at the beginning nobody explained us. There's no rules on video. Also mentioned that you can directly send something to the battlefield, right? You can directly send units to battlefield.
If you conquer the battlefield.
Yeah, which we didn't get. It's a very important rule.
Which we didn't know.
Which we didn't know, yeah.
So we went at the battlefield, but you have like the deployment zone where you cannot be attacked.
Yeah.
And we didn't. Yeah. So we didn't know that there is that we have to place it like that.
Yeah.
So we thought we always have to put it in the back, and then from the back.
Yeah. I also thought that.
The other people didn't know it either. So it was not unfair.
That's not true. The guy that you play with, he tested the game, printed the game before the game even released. So they wanted to.
In the third one, but the guy in the second one explained me how it works.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel about the game? Do you like the game? Do you think it's different enough than any other TCG, or compared to other TCG? Do you like this one?
Yeah, I mean.
You didn't even play League of Legends, okay?
I know. I don't play League of Legends.
Okay.
I play.
What do you play?
Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah, and do they use the same characters?
No. Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
But with different skins.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like the game, I like the way it plays, but I'm not a big fan of collecting TCGs. I also don't want to go in this rabbit hole. It is a little bit.
Yeah, but as a game, and
was,
also as a designer of We're Designers, do you think it's a good game?
Yeah.
The mechanism, abilities.
I think it is like a normal TCG game. I don't think there's so much different to One Piece. It is like One Piece in many points, but the big difference is in One Piece you have a leader, and here you have a leader and you have a specific unit version of the leader which you have at the beginning, so you can maybe a little bit less luck based, but and you have gears.
But this one has Battlefield. Does One Piece is Battlefield too?
No, but I mean, there you have to kill lives, the enemy.
Yeah, this part I really like. I really like the battlefield part, that they're really doing something different than other TCG. But anyway, I think, yeah, if you wanted to collect this game, I guess you could. I'm not sure. Are you still able to get this game right now? Because we got the starter pack. We got
Some displays.
we got displays. And we got, but Julia wanted to use that for investment purposes, so we're not allowed to open them. And I got the starter, what is it, starter box.
Yeah.
Those box that has Annie, which one of my favorite characters. I like Annie and Victor.
But
and
I don't like what they made out of Annie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
She looks too adult.
She's a little girl. Yeah. I also like the part that they kind of build the champion. The mechanism is different. Like Julian said, that for Victor, I can summon minions, and these minions can help me to like boost up my combat strength. Since I didn't play Jinx and the other guy, I didn't know. So
I really didn't like Jinx.
Oh, you really didn't? I think what I heard, I mean, at least when I played the 2 rounds that I played, the guy who looks like very experienced, because they kind of download the game and play the game before the game came out. So he was saying that for beginners, Victor is the worst character to get the strategy, because there's really a lot to think about. And Jinx is kind of chaotic. They can just bump things left and right, and you need to get rid of your hand cards. It's also not that easy for first time. So I don't know, maybe the last character is a bit easier to play, but I didn't know anyone who played that character.
I played against him.
And what is his ability or strategy?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so I guess that's it. That is this video. I hope that was kind of our first impression. Don't take it too seriously. It's just our experience. It's a vlog. It's not a review video, right? So I hope you guys have a great day. And if you're able to get Riftbound and if you were able to test it, let us know how do you feel about it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.